Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Babagbagede Imo TV, Hamjubru Munirat. First are the major headlines. I slept with my daughter because I wanted to use her for money ritual, 27-year-old suspect says. The kidnappers demanded 800 million naira from us. My daughter was killed after we couldn't afford it, heartbroken mother says. Drop your presidential beats, Afenifere leader tells Tinubu and Oshibaju. 3 dead, 19 injured as explosion rocks drinking joints at Taraba cattle market. Bandits kill 3 out of 26 kidnapped victims for failing to pay 20 million naira ransom. Government abduct five friends returning from Anambra wedding. Now the news in details. According to a news that was published by the Vanguard newspaper online this morning, it was reported that a 27-year-old father, whose name was given as Adeniyi Adeleke Alo, has been arrested by men of the Ondo State Police Command for allegedly having carnal knowledge of his 10-year-old daughter. In the information that was given, it was made known that the victim's mother, Bosede Alo, on the 16th of April, went to report to police operatives that in the month of March, around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, she caught her husband sleeping with their daughter, whose name was given as Anna Alo. However, due to this, detectives swung into action and apprehended Adeniyi during interrogation. He confessed that he slept with his daughter because he wanted to use her for money ritual, but the plans failed when he was caught in the act. Police spokesperson made it known that they recovered a ring and pieces of red clothes from the suspect. Lady narrates how she lost her daughter in the hands of kidnapper who demanded 800 million naira from her. The lady narrated that her daughter was kidnapped along with others while she was in school. While she was at home, she got a call from her daughter's kidnappers, who demanded a sum of 800 million naira before they could release her. The family couldn't afford such an amount of money, and the state government has also refused to negotiate or pay any money to kidnappers because they believe paying money to kidnappers will make the kidnappers keep demanding more money after kidnapping students from schools. The lady said immediately they told her the kind of amount they want from them. She shouted and said she can't provide such an amount of money. The next day, she received a message to come to check the corpse of students dumped at the school premises to know whether she knows any of them. Leader of Yoruba socio-political group Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, has said that presidential aspirants from the southwest geopolitical zone, including Vice President Yemi Oshibaju and former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should forget their presidential ambitions. He said it was the turn of the Southeast to produce Nigeria's next president after the regime of the President Major General Muhammadu Buhari in May 2023. The elder statesman made this position known in an exclusive interview with The Punch on Tuesday. According to him, it is an injustice for a Southwest president to emerge in 2023 after ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo from Ogun State had ruled from 1999 to 2007, while Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, also from Ogun State, has been in government since May 2015 and would have spent 8 years in power by May 2023. A bomb explosion which rocked a drinking joint at a cattle market in Iware community, a suburb of Adokola local government area of Taraba State, has killed 3 persons. Platform Times gathered that at least 19 other persons were confirmed injured and receiving treatment at various health centers within the community and beyond. The police public relations officer, Abdullahi Usman, confirmed the incident on Tuesday. He noted that this is the second time such explosion is taking place, with the first at a Catholic school in Mutumbiyu, the headquarters of Gaza local government area, 30 kilometers away from each other a month ago. Usman added that security operatives have been drafted to the scene to commence investigation as well as douse the tension already created. Iware community is known for its cattle markets and attracts buyers from all over Nigeria and neighboring Cameroon, who storm the market every Tuesday to make purchases at affordable prices. An eyewitness, Sunday Pantuvo, who narrowly escaped with injuries, said the alleged bomber came to the drinking joint with a friend as customers, ordered for a drink and left in separate ways. The alleged bomber later returned, paid for the drink and dropped a polythene bag which is said to contain the explosive and stepped aside. Few minutes later, he said he was going in search of his friend, and seconds after the bomb exploded. Pantuva said one of the suspected bombers was later caught and killed by the angry residents, who cut his body into parts in anger. Bandits on Tuesday killed 3 out of 26 kidnapped victims following the inability of their relatives to pay the sum of 20 million naira ransom demanded. Daily Post recalls the bandits on March 22, 2022, stormed Ungwa Bulus in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State and kidnapped 26 residents. A few days after, they demanded a sum of 20 million naira each from the relatives of the kidnapped victims. However, the family who could not afford the ransom begged for a reduction in the money. Angered by the victims' relatives pleading for a reduction in the ransom, the bandits killed 3, threatening to kill more if the ransom is not paid within 24 hours. Finally, gunmen abduct 5 friends returning from Anambra wedding. No fewer than 5 persons were kidnapped when gunmen attacked Akpo community in the Agwata local government area of Anambra State on Monday. Punch Metro gathered that the victims were returning from the traditional marriage of a cousin to the Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Sly Ezionkenwa, when they were kidnapped. A message by the Commissioner, which was made available to journalists in Oka on Tuesday, stated that the victims were kidnapped around 10 p.m. Ezionkenwa wrote, "The following friends of my cousin, Samson Okafo, Chidioze Eze, Franklin Uswagu, Chijioke Uduba, Benedict Oswagu, who visited for his traditional marriage yesterday, Monday, were kidnapped at gunpoint around 10 p.m. last night in Udo village, Akpo Agwata local government area, along Akpo Nkologu Road, about 300 meters to Akpo Junction. We have yet to establish any contact with the victims," he said. The state police spokesperson, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, confirmed the incidents. Ikenga said the command had launched an operation to rescue the victims. That was the news. But before we go, here's a quick recap of the headlines once again. I slept with my daughter because I wanted to use her for money ritual, 27-year-old suspect says. The kidnappers demanded 800 million naira from us. My daughter was killed after we couldn't afford it, heartbroken mother says. Drop your presidential beats, Afenifere leader tells Tinubu and Osinbajo. 3 dead, 19 injured as explosion rocks during... 3 dead, 19 injured as explosion rocks drinking joint at Taraba cattle market. Bandits kill 3 out of 26 kidnapped victims for failing to pay 20 million ransom in Kaduna. Finally, gunmen abduct 5 friends returning from Anambra wedding. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook, Bagede Imo, Alawiye Adebayo. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. On YouTube, Bagbagede Imo TV. Don't forget to click on the red subscribe button, like, comment, and share. For advert placement, kindly call the number showing on your screen. Good afternoon once again. I am Jibril Munirat.